I got a bunch of random shit.
All right, let's do some random shit.
So if you're looking for a new bald man in your life,
I digress. We probably offend somebody like at least 10 times a minute.
maybe shoot the shit about cigars or his bird watching habit.
You just know it, like, they're not wearing any pants. Unpopular opinion?
Oh my god, look at the kitten.
Listen, lunch, rhinos.
That's the beer review. Shut up. That's the beer review. Shut up.
Okay.
Okay.
Intro's over.
Intro is over. Welcome to Heavy Metal Over 6 Podcast. We are so excited that you're joining us today. We're happy and excited and happy and excited. So I'm going to call this the official start of Season 8.
Season 8?
I actually...
Is that specifically because it's our 8th season, or are you just winging it and just picking a number?
Well, to be fair, as we started uploading episodes, I think this actually kind of started like maybe 3-4 years ago. Actually, no, it was when we switched to Anchor.
Okay.
Whenever we switched to Anchor from Podomatic, thank you, Podomatic, for your service, but we switched to Anchor, who does the exact same thing that you do. It doesn't charge us.
Mm-hmm.
So future podcasters out there, by all means, like, throw your podcast on Anchor, because we all have a voice, and we all think that we deserve to be heard. I should get a plug from Spotify for that one. But anyways, they started asking me for, like, season number. So, like... I'm trying to think exactly when we switched over. It was like probably like 3 years ago. Maybe we switched to Anchor.
Okay.
Like roughly.
Give or take.
And I'm like, season number. I'm like, oh.
It's like Diablo.
I might have started with like, I was like, well, we were like 200, not 200 episodes in, because we're not on 200 episodes. We're probably like 75, 80, 90 episodes in. So I was like, we're probably on like season 3 or 4 or... I don't know. I kind of made up a number to start with, and then I started changing it based on, like, kind of like our consistency, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like we had that little bit of a hiatus, so like when we came back, I think that like instantly jumped us into like season 6, and I think we had like another little hiatus after that hiatus. So I jumped to season 7. So season 7 might only have like one episode. I'm not sure. I have to actually do some research, but this might be season 8.
I like it.
Or it could still be season 7. Like, I don't want to be completely weird and just have one episode and see. Honestly, our comeback, the last time that we actually said, it's like, oh, we're going to do like our welcome back, and we're going to actually start doing this like more consistently again, which we all know how that worked out. Sorry, guys. Either season 7 or season 8. But... regardless, this is a new season, this is a new day, and this is a new time for Heavy Metal Over a 6-pack, and we are delighted to be here for you.
Yep.
That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
I like it. That was good. That was nice. I'm proud of you.
Let's ask the audience, how have you guys been? How have you been like this whole time? Like just doing your thing? There's like I see you sometimes on Facebook. I go there sometimes, every so often. Good talk.
Good talk. Great talk.
Fun story before we actually get into our beer review. So I actually think there's a new beer capital of America.
Can I guess? Is it Alaska?
It might be Alaska. And let me tell you why it might be Alaska.
What else do they have to do out there?
Well, apparently there's a really big drinking problem in Alaska. It's like a thing. There's
what else do you do out
there? There's a state law where you can only get 36 ounces of alcohol in one sitting.
Okay.
So if you're doing your math, it's 2 pints.
Okay. No,
it's not 2 pints. It's 2 pints and 4 ounces. So most beers are actually served in 12-ounce glasses, like anywhere you go, because you can have 3. By state law, you can only have three beers. I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
But
they must know their problem.
I'm going to say that might be the reason, because everywhere that I went in Alaska, there was minimum 2 breweries.
State law. Minimum 2 breweries.
You can only drink 36 ounces of beer.
But
anywhere you go, they have multiple breweries, so you just keep going down the street. You can just keep ordering 36 ounces of beer.
Now, is it 36 ounces of beer per
sitting?
Okay. That makes a little more sense, because that would be hard to really gauge that if it was like a in total.
I was gonna say that's a bad business model, because to be fair, if you're out for a night drinking, maybe you're out playing pool, maybe you're out playing darts, maybe you're actually catching a show.
80% of restaurant profit is in alcohol, right?
Yeah,
that's a majority of.
Right, because you have to calculate the food costs and the labor for preparing said food, but you need the food to keep them there drinking.
Of course, and vice versa.
Right. I heard this on Bar Rescue. If you have a food program, you are there for an extra hour.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm there for an hour anyway. I don't like jumping around. Listen, this place is cool. This works.
Hanging out.
I'll just drink here. That's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, literally every single port. So it could be a town of 850 people. They have 2 breweries.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the city. I think had 3. You had Alaskan. You had. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember all the names. It was on a post. Go to Facebook. I gave them a lot of photo credit. The goddamn airport out of Anchorage had 2 breweries. Me and my wife Connie, go through security. It's and we got dropped off in Anchorage kind of early. The people that had to drop us off, they were going to be doing their own thing. It's oh, well, just dump us off, whatever, we'll be fine. So we were there 4 hours before our flight, and I'm going up and down, and there was pubs, there was restaurants, and then there was 2 breweries actually in the airport. I was we can go on a brewery crawl.
Right
in the airport, which the last thing I want to do before 14 hours worth of flying is to put down a bunch of beer.
Right.
But
oh god, that'd be terrible.
I'll tell you what, I did it like a champ, bro. I didn't have to. I
did it like a champ.
I did not use one airplane bathroom. I also didn't sleep. We started our travel Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. That's when we were getting driven to Anchorage Airport. And I didn't land until Thursday morning, 7:30. There's a whole day that's just completely gone.
Right.
And my sleep has not been right ever since. I actually said this, I can handle jet lag. Jet lag is not a thing. No, I'm fucked up. My body has no idea when it's supposed to sleep. It'll be 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm wide awake. And I'm oh, I'll just go play video games.
And die.
So I'm up from 1 to 5. Have to wake up at 5:15.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's late, by the way. I'm supposed to be leaving by 5. But anyway, that's it. But yeah, so America might have a new beer capital in the world. So in the near future, I might start doing some online polls, where the beer capitals of the world are.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going to compare you all to Alaska, because those kids know how to drink 3 beers at a time.
I was going to say 3 beers at a time.
But that's my quick and fun story.
Okay, I like it. I lost $30 at a gas station yesterday.
Oh, slot machine?
No. So, okay, let me rephrase that. I lost $30 in the dumbest way possible.
Slot machine?
Nope. Still. So, when I get gas, I use my card.
Sure.
98% of the time. So it's the routine. I go, use the card, pump the gas, go into the store, grab a beverage, and then leave, correct? Well, I had cash on me the other day. So I went in, grabbed the beverage, paid for my gas, and then I left. Because my brain is so used to that second half. I'm already done.
I'm already done this process.
And I'm halfway home, and I'm didn't I get gas? I forgot. Yeah.
just by chance, was it that gas station that's like a mile outside your house?
No, it's the one that's a mile outside my work that I go to all the time. So I will never go back there.
I wonder what the gas station does with that.
I'm sure somebody the next person in line just started pumping gas.
Yeah, but go back to the routine thing. Like, you have to be thinking to look for that.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, look, you're ready to pump.
Yeah, I mean, if they
Especially
see
if they were another cash-like customer, they probably went in, I'll take 20 on pump 2.
unless they just cancel it. I mean,
And then the guy's like,
regardless, they have my money, so.
like 20 more?
Right.
Well, that's pretty impressive gas mileage, though, if you didn't have to necessarily need that fill-up to get home from.
I mean, I go to a quarter, because a quarter will get me home, and it'll get me to work, vice versa. So, like, if I'm at the quarter mark, I know that I can go home once, but I should probably get gas because I won't be able to come back. Makes sense?
Yes. I'm a chronic Fitchburg, Mass filler. I don't know why it's cheaper in Fitchburg,
it's
Mass.
way
but
cheaper.
It's always
It's
cheaper
like
in
$2
Fitchburg,
something
Mass,
right
so
now.
I actually force myself there. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'll just go to
I
Fitchburg.
mean, it's so out of the way, but like.
It's not too bad. Well, not for me. Like, you probably go like the 117, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm 2. Like, so
Okay.
I just
So you're. Yeah.
I can hop off at 12, and I
In
don't
all
know.
fairness, I live next to Fitchburg.
If I'm feeling really frisky, I can just like get off on that like one that's right off of 2, but
Yeah.
you have to be on time for that one because traffic on 2 sucks.
Yep.
I'm in this Facebook group. Last bullshit report, and then I promise we'll actually get into like some stuff. I joined this Facebook group that Route 2 is a shit show.
Yeah.
It's kind of up there like with the Winchton and Resonance page that I like signed up for, like, because like I don't know why anybody posts anything on that, because if you want like a negative comment sent about anything that you said, it's like, oh, the sky's blue, you're fucking stupid.
You're an idiot.
You might be the dumbest person I've ever met. Oh, Lordy fucking die. It's like, wow. It's like, dude, like, when did Facebook turn into Twitter? But like, I got this other one, and it's actually kind of handy, like, sometimes, because like people like will start posting like accidents. It's like, oh, here we go, Route 70 crossing, another fender bender, backed up to Leominster exit, blah blah. It's like, oh, sweet. Because I have actually a new reaction to that. I actually don't try to get to work on time anymore when I see stuff like that. I'm just like, I'll just sleep in and wait for it to clear.
Yeah.
Well, because I have a beautiful job, and like I actually told them, it's like, guys, listen, like I have a long commute, like a lot of highways, like kind of thing, and it's like I kind of get there when I get there. Now, if I really have something I need to be there for, like if I have to meet like a contractor or something, like, you know, I wake myself up early enough to like actually do my thing. But if I see that report, it's like, dude, I'm not gonna sit in traffic for like an hour. I'm just gonna sleep that extra hour, and I'll wait till that gets cleared out, and then I'll sit in the next wave of traffic. It's like, so it's actually been a beautiful thing. So Route 2 is a shit show. If any of our listeners are actually on that in the Massachusetts area, I appreciate your contribution to our whatever. Don't matter. Words are hard.
Yep.
Want to try some beer today?
Sure.
I was about to call you a name, and I don't exactly know where my tongue was going, but it wasn't Anthony. It didn't start with an A. It was like a consonant.
Loyal to lager. Oh, it's Jack's Abbey.
All right, so I
work next to this.
So I went with a Massachusetts logo.
Half my staff works there.
I just said logo. Holy fudge, dude.
Did I say logo?
No, I said logo. I went with a Massachusetts logo. I meant to say I went with a Massachusetts local. Hopefully my stroke stops. Jack's Abbey. They're usually pretty, I think, so we have sadly kind of missed Oktoberfest season, because the Oktoberfest season apparently is like August and September.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like not October at all. But it's fine. Jack's Abbey's normal Oktoberfest, I think, is the Copper Legend.
And I don't like it.
No, it's gross. It sucks.
Tastes like pennies.
So what I did get from Jack's Abbey is what's called a Munich Fest. Now, this is a fest beer lager. Now, if you're a beer snob, I want you to bear with me, because like this is not actual factual statement, but what I'm going to explain a fest beer is like a light version of an Oktoberfest. Like, it has the same kind of malt characteristics, it has the same kind of flavor characteristics, but it's not as heavy as a normal like
It's
Oktoberfest.
made for Oktoberfest.
Like it's almost like a cleaner version of Oktoberfest, which And beer snobs, I do know this information. Oktoberfest was originally created because like they would actually have beer that like went bad, and they used to put like so many spices and flavors like into it to try to like recover it. And that's why you get like this dark amber colored like thing, because like they have all the stuff that they fucked up basically for like the first 8 months, and they don't want to just dump it down the drain, so they tried to make it into something, and that actually turned into Oktoberfest. Fest beer, I actually think, is trying to take like those notes and actually make like a decent beer out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is a very layman, dumb version of what this is, but we have Jack Abbey's craft lager version, Munich Fest beer lager. Cheers, kid.
Oh God, that's potent.
Oh, this is interesting. 6.0. Okay, 6.0% alcohol by volume.
Double decoction mash.
Imported Bavarian malt.
Was that the right word? Decoction? Did I read that right?
Well, I'm reading decoction myself.
Okay, because it could.
So somebody
Can't
put two
imagine it being
penises in
anything
this beer.
else. Honestly.
When it's time to fest, count us in. This golden, unfiltered lager offers a delicious contrast to the amber beers of the season. Exactly what I was telling you, folks, in dumb terms. Expect a slightly sweet, moderately bitter, and super crisp beer built for the fest. So 6% ain't bad.
No. Nope.
And to me, it had, like... So I've never had this one. Never had this beer before. So this is actually a first for me. Thank you, Jack. Abby. So it basically has, like, the... It feels like an Oktoberfest light to me.
It does. It's got that like spicy. I don't use it spicy, but spiced kind of back taste there.
I used to be huge on Oktoberfest.
It depends on the Oktoberfest.
It does. Like I don't like the commercial Oktoberfest. Like around here, it's Wachusett Brewery, which is local to us. Sam Adams. Leinenkugel, I think, has a really authentic
They're
Oktoberfest.
pretty good. I mean, they're also German, so I would hope.
Sierra Nevada has a really
Sierra Nevada has a good one.
good Oktoberfest.
That's another one that I like too.
I saw them too, but I swear like probably 20 years ago we already reviewed that one.
Oh, probably. If not, brought it up.
I mean, we might have to start like relapsing. Like, one, I don't remember what we've already drank, and two, we're just running out of options.
Yeah. I mean, I try to go for like the weirder stuff because at least I know that we haven't done that. But it's also like the fact that now we have to go through this gross ass whatever I bought.
Yeah, this is a really hard job, people.
It started okay. A slight downward spiral, but it's okay.
I've been in rehab for the last 2 years. That's why we're not doing episodes anymore.
Trying to land this plane with one wing. Just keep spinning. Getting dizzy.
Fun story. I get digressed. So, all right, quick digression. We leave Anchorage. We go to Seattle. This guy, like, literally, like, I've never experienced this before. You know how, like, you've been on a plane.
I sure have.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, I've been inside of a plane,
Just
not directly on it.
Okay, but while it was flying?
Inside of the plane, yes.
Okay, perfect. So usually it's like a slight incline up, and like you can kind of see. This guy went up.
Fucking.
We got off this runway. This guy went up, and then like the
fucking Man of Steel at Six Flags.
The newer,
Tick, 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 tick.
seriously.
Oh my God!
At 400 miles an hour, it's like up.
Yeah.
All right. Like 5 minutes later, it's like the fast seatbelt light is off. We were at 41,000 feet. Of course we fucking are, dude. You just went
In like 11 seconds.
just went at like 90-degree angle, like up into the sky. But we're about to land, and like you get those screens of like the flight tracker. We're 100 miles away from the airport. We're still 10,000 feet in the air.
Figure that shit out.
We went fucking down.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, put your seatbelts on and your over-shoulder harness.
There's a helmet to your right.
Like, that guy just fucking landed. And I'll tell you what, that dude made it an hour before we were supposed to. Like,
Well, yeah, because he went up and down.
Like, it's like, was this the pilot's last flight of the day? Like,
We got to get this done.
It's like
now.
Yeah, we're fucking done with this bullshit. Seattle to fucking Anchorage. Like, how about suck my balls?
Yep,
Like,
pretty much.
I'm getting these people the fuck out of there. A bunch of fucking Eskimos. Which is very false, by the way. Not a lot of Eskimos up there.
No, that's come. Well,
Not a lot of Eskimo history either. It's a little sad.
but yeah, isn't it more like Arctic areas that have?
Oh, is that Antarctica? Am I getting my Alaska? Am I getting my A's
No,
confused?
I mean I feel like
There's penguins in Antarctica.
correct.
We got puffins up there.
I think Alaska's just known to be snowy. But is it though?
Probably for the 8 months out of the year that we'll never go.
When it's fucking pitch black.
Like our cruise, like with the port that we got dropped off, was like literally the last cruise was getting dropped off at that port. Everything in that town shut down.
Yeah.
Like
that
those
sounds
people
right.
are basically hunkering down. They're like, "Yep, we're in for the long haul now, kids."
Time to hibernate.
But anyway, that was my digression.
Yeah, it's
But
beautiful.
yeah, straight up, straight down. Like it was fucking amazing. Like that guy was just like, planes on the ground, get out. I have a date. Seattle airport, kind of gross. But,
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect?
I don't know. They usually kind of deck those things
If I had
out.
to give
like,
this a
kind of-
number, I mean, I like Oktoberfest. Could I? I mean, it's heavy. For being a light thing, I feel like I would get full from this.
Well, yeah. But then you can stay sober because, like, you just. I'm thinking like 4.2. 4 point, maybe
4.2?
Yeah, 4.25.
I'm gonna just go with 4 because
Because I like it a little better than 4, but not quite enough to be 5 or 4.5.
yep,
That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
beautiful, love it.
All right, Munich Fest, Munich Fest beer lager, Jack's Abbey. Good job. I think you just averaged like a 4.135764321, like the pie.
3.14, and that's the numbers I don't remember.
True. Good job.
Beautiful. Beer review completed.
Check. What do you want to go for me?
I want to go where the wild things are. Oh, I thought we were gonna actually go. 'Cause- Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're live?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. We are. Do you have some stuff? I figure we can kind of catch up a little bit because we haven't been out and about for a while. So there's been some shit going down around. Figure we could
Yeah, so we
bring up
report.
some certain things.
Yeah, so we report. I want to save this for later. I want to save like the upcoming concert schedule for later.
Okay.
Maybe a developing opinion. Developing opinion might actually
Okay.
be
do
suitable
it.
for this. I have a developing opinion on the band Vended.
Okay.
So Vended,
Yes.
Griffin Taylor and Simon Crahan.
Yep.
The younger siblings of Corey Taylor and Clown of Slipknot. Now, I think I'm trying to remember like our history of like this show, like kind of a thing, and I don't actually think we ever took Vended like very seriously. Kind of because it's like, you know what, they got famous because it's Corey Taylor's son.
Correct.
It's basically a spitting image of Corey Taylor, which in the last 24 to 48 hours, I've actually listened to a lot of samples, and like I'm sorry, it's undeniable. Griffin Taylor sounds exactly like his father.
It does. 100%.
But I have here's my developing opinion and why we should not maybe necessarily dismiss Vended, or anybody should dismiss Vended.
Okay.
By the way, this is also inspired by our good friends over in the Pennsylvania area,
Okay.
who Snake Den Entertainment
Yes.
and those boys.
Yep.
Actually went to like a show, and they actually did like a really big write up on their thing, and like apparently like the guys in Vended are actually very humble people. Like, thank you very much. They like meeting fans, like actually like getting out there interacting with the people, which I always appreciate bands that, like do stuff like that.
Okay.
But here's my developing opinion. So if you were a Slipknot fan, if you were a Corey Taylor fan, I used to be a massive Corey Taylor fan. Like I actually loved that guy for like a long time. Slipknot, I was kind of hit or miss, especially like in the later albums. But if you go back to like Slipknot self-titled and you go back to Iowa,
Sure.
like those were great albums. And then they kind of started getting a little bit on the artsy side.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Slipknot is right now. I think they are so far advanced in like their careers right now. Like they're actually trying to create like art different from what they.
I mean, their defense. I mean, you can't do the same thing forever.
Of course. So, if you take the albums, like the self-titled Slipknot album, and you take the you take Iowa, what Vended is actually offering you is a rebirth of this style,
the old school
of Slipknot self-titled in Iowa, and the vocals. I mean, obviously, like I said, Griffin is like so close to Corey that it's like it's stupid. Like. I would never have picked it up. Like, I wonder if my son actually sounds like I do. I don't think he does, but like, you know, we hear different things in our head than what's actually portrayed. But vocally, and even like the style of music, like the style of like drum, like the guitar tone, like all of it is like very similar. I actually think we have a rebirth of like the old school Slipknot, like 24 years later.
Yeah.
1999, 2001, I think.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Iowa and the self-titled
ish.
So, I might be with it. I might be in. I might be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like exactly a copycat, but kinda. But maybe it's what this generation actually needs, because like we're so full of art and we're so full of everybody has to be better than everybody, and like maybe you guys just need some like good old school like heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's what Vended is doing. Now, they just recently came out with their self-titled album in 2024. I don't remember exactly what month. It doesn't matter. But their self-titled album, Vended, just came out in 2024. Prior to that, they had their EP, What Is It / Kill It, and a couple of singles. And I remember Asylum. I think Asylum was like their first one. Like, that song was like fine, kind of a thing, But now we're past the EP phase, and now they actually have like an album out there. They're actually starting to do like some like headlining tours. I actually think Vended might actually have a chance. So as his dad like just kind of goes like more like into his art mode and trying to tell us all how to live our life mode.
Of course.
Now what would be funny is like 10 years down the road if we're actually talking about this kid, because he goes on the same pattern. It's like, oh, well now Vended is in their art mode. Griffin Taylor is trying to tell me how to live my life mode.
What would Griffin Taylor do?
But I feel like this is like a reset. So I feel like if you're an old school fan of Slipknot, you might really like Vended.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I suppose of like anything, if you're into something like that, and then someone else does the same thing, it's kind of like, but like we have this. It's like when you go to the store and you're like, hey, can I get mac and cheese? And you're like, we have mac and cheese at home. And like Slipknot's what you have at home. But like there's the other mac and cheese.
I hear you.
Does that make you see what I mean? Like it's like, okay, but like this
it's a retread. So it's
but I guess
I don't want to call it like a retread. Like think of like the nature of like music like right now. Like if you're not putting something out, you basically die. And like you just fall into like oblivion, and like it's
hard. I mean, but then you. I mean, I guess in all fairness, look at Betty Grand Fleet. They were huge for a little while because they.
Yeah, but I hated them because they sounded like.
That's no different than sounding like Slipknot.
You trying to call me out?
You know what's funny? I don't know if you've watched the interview with Robert Plant on them. And he's like, yeah, his voice is really good. He got it from someone. I don't know who, though.
You know, Robert.
But, I mean, and the weird token that comes out of this, and it kind of goes for both bands, Vended and Betty Grand Fleet. They'll be like, no, we're not trying to be like them. But it's like, well, okay, yeah, take the majority of the votes here.
What if I... So let me present it this way. What are the most popular tribute bands, like probably in America right now?
Popular tribute bands?
Right. And think about that for a second. Like the most popular tribute bands are the bands that you can't actually consume live anymore.
Sure.
Think of your System of a Down tribute bands.
Yep.
like those are normally like huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like prior to this year, like if someone actually tried to pull off a Korn tribute band for a big length of time, Metallica tribute bands, if they could avoid the lawsuits.
I mean, there's a like a Queen tribute band.
Right. So the most popular tribute bands are like the ones that you're not going to be able to get the actual product anymore because it's just not available to you anymore. This is a retread on a product.
Right.
That's going to be the similar but different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be like, hey, you remember that band Slipknot like 20 years ago that you guys used to love until they got all weird and poetic?
I mean, I guess.
Remember my dad was in like 4 bands and he couldn't figure out what sound he wanted to bring to which one of them?
I mean, my only other thing on this is I feel like people who are so into said era of a band, like that's what they're gonna go to.
Yeah, we're nostalgic.
You know what I mean? Like whether or not there's other bands that sound like them, it's like, but like, this is what I like. You know, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have like those people who are just like, it's that people can't recreate what this did.
Right.
As much as it sounds like it, I guess.
That I understand. Like, if you're an old school like Hate Breed fan, like for some reason those people are like
That's
Hate
it.
Breed all day. It's like, so that I get. I actually just feel like the old souls, like us nostalgic people that can't get out of our own way. I'm getting old. I can't remember shit anymore.
I suffer from CRS all day. Every day.
I turned 410 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm at least 6'9".
I think there's a decimal point in there somewhere, but
No, it's bad. Remember, I'm the same guy who thought animal testing is like they put the makeup on the animals.
they don't.
No.
Where does it go?
I mean, they inject them to see if the chemicals affect.
Oh, they eat.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it'd be way more productive to just put the lipstick on the monkey and just have it like run through, I don't know, banana leaves or something. And if it stays on the monkey, I mean, it's got to be good, right?
I mean, seriously, who's eating their fucking lipstick? Who's injecting their lipstick? If you're injecting your lipstick, don't email us. We can't help you.
That's an outside product, not an inside product, sir. Or ma'am.
You have a problem.
Okay.
But anywho, they came out with
like
a full-length album, and it's like, hey, this is like 1999 Slipknot. This is like a reset.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I said, I would actually be really interested. I said 10 years, but like 20 years down the road, if I'm still like listening to Vended and they take the same fucking like trajectory, I'm gonna be like, you copied your father, bitch.
like father, like son. Keep it in the family, right? Isn't that the thing?
Yeah, they should. Well, they shouldn't. That was weird.
Or is that something else?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of something else? They are from Iowa, right?
Yes, they
See?
are.
Well,
Yes, Des Moines, Iowa.
mm-hmm.
Des Moines. Des Moines.
De moi.
Des Moines. Des Moines.
De moi.
Des Moines.
It's French. Oui, oui.
Yeah, sacre bleu.
It's a sake.
All right, but anyway, that was my that was my thought on Vended.
I like it. I like your talking points and how you used your mouth to do it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
pal. Words are hard.
Words can be hard. That's why we stick to 36 ounces of alcohol.
Do we?
Yes.
Is that what we do on this
Yes.
show? Wait, maybe we should.
I mean,
I could have stole like one of those little plaques. So like at any time, you can only be given 36 ounces of
that
alcohol.
or you have like the thing where it's like this many days since an accident, but it's like this many days and stepped intoxicated.
Listen, I'll call it as I see it. When I see an animal quack, I call it a duck. When I see an animal swim, I call it a fish.
My dog.
The animal in this fucking room, the alcoholic, is this guy. So if there was ever a plaque on this wall that said, you can drink 36 ounces of alcohol, it's like, that's 2 tall boys. It's not even 2 tall boys.
Nope.
It's 1.5 tall boys.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Yep. Pretty much.
I think I have a problem. Any psychologists out there?
Good luck. They're all psychologists nowadays.
I'm a psychologist. I know everything about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask me.
I have a belly button.
You
That's
do?
a fact. So that makes me a doctor.
True story. Hey, pal. You got anything?
I have some small things. You want me to go the big one or the small one? Small one's recent, big one's not so recent.
To be fair, I think you should do both because I think that one, and then if I could end with that guy.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, this is good. This is good radio.
I'll throw the small one in first. This actually came out today.
Ooh.
Any 3 Days Grace fans out there? It looks like there's a possible announcement for the return of original frontman Adam Gontier. He left the band 3 Days Grace in 2013, which he made Saint the Sonia, I believe.
I can't believe that was that long ago.
I do. It's 10 years, 11 years.
I feel like a whole decade just escaped me. Like Chester Bennington, as an example, died in 17.
The weird thing is that he will share lead vocals in the band's new lineup with Mad Waste.
This is the part that I found interesting.
Yeah.
They're not actually axing the new guy. They're keeping both.
Now, when it says teasing a reunion, I wonder if it's just going to be like a one-time thing.
From what I read, because I read a similar article, and this sounds like, you know what? We got together. It felt like we were, never skipped a beat, and we're just going to do this. I'm trying to think of what 3 Days Grace is supposed to sound like with two vocals.
Yeah, I mean...
They sound basically the same.
He said, he quoted here, "I feel like it's been seamless, better than we were expecting. It's like we got back in a room together and picked up right where we left off. We've been friends for so long, it's kind of natural to get back in the room together." And then Waste added, "It's been so much fun and inspiring making this record," which they're doing.
Yep.
"Combining over 20 years of 3 Days Grace, and I'm doing something that no band has ever done."
Yep. We're going to have two vocalists that sound exactly the same.
It's so weird. I don't
see. I see Gonier's statement, and I'm like, yeah. So you came into the room and you stopped acting like a dick.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But seriously, the replacement basically sounds like him.
I don't think so, myself personally.
Well, not to him.
I mean, I grew up with 3 Days Grace, so it's.
Yeah, but it's close. It's not like.
If you want a better comparison, Saint the Sonia just sounds like fucking 3 Days Grace.
Yeah, but I like the music better than Saint the Sonia.
It's because I have a better guitar player, the guy from Stained.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's gonna be a big deal, evidently.
Well, it will be because the retreads, Creed is doing that big 1999 tour where they bring Bush and Finger 11 and
Finger 11's one of those bands that
I can name one song by Finger 11.
Well, the thing with Finger 11 is that you could take out of their whole catalog, you could take 5 songs, and none of them sound anywhere near the same.
Yeah, that's true.
You take their slow one that's super popular, that I can't remember the name of. Then you take Paralyzer, right? But then you also take
yeah, what's the slow one?
God, you're gonna make me look this up because I don't remember.
No,
I just opened my trash can. That's how panicked I am right now.
I know what you're talking. I was like, I can name one song right now, and it took me a second.
One thing. So I mean, you have one thing.
Right. Oh, see, I don't. Now that you're playing that, I actually don't even know that song. Apparently, I know one song by Finger 11.
But then you have Paralyzer. But then you take Slow Chemical, which is it's, if you don't know wrestling, it's Kane's intro. So it's kind of heavy and chunky, and it's weird. It's they're a weird band, and the drummer licks his drumsticks. Strange.
I think Jesus Christ, my stroke just kicked in. Who sings Superman?
3 Doors Down.
3 Doors Down. 3 Doors Down is on the 1999 tour.
Makes sense.
And apparently Creed enjoyed it so much they're not breaking up after their reunion tour. They're just gonna keep on going with it. They're just gonna keep on doing the 1999 tour.
Whatever.
No, it's cool.
I'm cool with that. Let them do their thing. All right. Should we go? Speaking of 1999, so if you haven't heard this news, then you don't own any sort of electronic device. When did this come out? This is oddly enough from today, but whatever. This happened, I think, like 2 weeks ago, ish.
Oh, yep.
So Dave Grohl of the band Nirvana / Foo Fighters announced that now. I think it's funny the way that it was announced, but he fathered a child with another woman as a last-ditch effort to save his marriage. Now, when you say fathered a child with another woman, that means you had sex with another person who's not your wife and had a baby with them.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for you.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's one thing to hide an affair, but you got a baby involved. It's a little more difficult. I'm just saying.
It was, I never saw the thing where it's like this was an attempt to save his marriage. Honey, I fucked her. I fucked her hard.
No. It's like, I had a baby with her.
I put her in positions that you would have never been able to get folded into. That way, I wouldn't even come home and think about doing that to you.
I was fucking on the Home Network channel, and I put that seed right in her. All right.
I went so deep up into that uterus.
God.
I hand delivered it.
Yeah, I just fucking overnighted it. God. All right.
I sucked my own dick and spit it in her vagina.
Oh my God. Was this college again?
I did this for you.
I did this for you. I don't even like the taste of it.
That's it's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
Anyway.
I'm done laughing.
So the 55-year-old Foo Fighters star shocked fans when he announced he had a baby with an unnamed woman, to being married to actress and film producer Jordan Blum, 48, since 2003, sharing 3 children, which he did not use his own, whatever. In his statement, he shared his hope to reconcile with his wife while also being an active parent to his new daughter.
His 21-year-old daughter?
No. His new daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you just read that it was like
Nope.
03.
I've recently become the father of a new baby daughter. This is new baby daughter.
Started in 03? It's a 21-year affair, dude. You're a fucking slut.
Born outside of my marriage, he confessed in his statement, I plan to be a loving and supportive parent to her. I love my wife and my children, and I am doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness. According to new reports, he revealed the shocking news as a last-ditch effort to work things out with his wife after she offered him an ultimatum. An insider recently claimed that the former Nirvana drummer believes his marriage is quote-unquote salvageable. So probably because he has a lot of money. Anyway, so he is now trying to divert his focus and be there for Jordan on the day-to-day things she wants.
Baby, I only have
She
to...
just doesn't want you to make more babies with people outside of the marriage. That's all.
Honey, I only have to give her 20%.
So
We still own 80.
Yeah. So Jordan is said to have given him a quote-unquote ultimatum to figure it out, with Dave wanting to do anything in his power to regain her trust. A source said he has to focus on her. That will be his best chance at getting back to what they had. Dave is focusing on her needs, revealing his affair and the baby in the first place, which was his quote-unquote last-ditch effort to save the marriage, because Jordan knew about it well before the world found out. So he's pretty much being like, okay, if I just tell everybody my mistake, you'll forgive me. She clearly knew. As I said, she knew about it.
Jordan, I don't want to be that guy, but let me sit in as your therapist for a minute. This dude has been traveling the world for how many years of his life right now? He's 55?
55.
Nirvana was 91.
Mm-hmm.
So he started in it's he has a fuck buddy in every fucking city in the goddamn planet. He probably actually has more kids.
Yeah, right?
He actually was able to get some NDAs on the other ones. This one just kind of fucking slipped through the cracks because he's just getting old and senile. He's forgetting shit like I am. What are we talking about?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Evidently, because of this, the Foo Fighters were forced to go on hiatus as they focused on saving his marriage.
That's actually the part that I actually don't understand about the story. Like, they canceled a tour.
Yeah.
You canceled a tour because Dave Grohl's a whore?
Yeah, because the Foo Fighters will no longer be appearing at this weekend's Soundside Music Festival.
I just want you to think of, like, who the Foo Fighters are, like, attracting to, like what demographic. And, like, that demographic is used to, like, Motley Crue and, like, Poison and, like infidelity is okay. It's a rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah. Interesting.
David. You know what hurts Dave? I mean, this is what hurts Dave. Dave has, like, such a clean-cut image.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Especially in, like, the metal world. Do you think this is better or worse than getting Me Too'd? Like, this is better than getting Me Too'd, right? Hey, I knocked this other girl up. I'm a cheater. But the other girl could have been...
too.
The other girl could have been like, Dave Grohl raped me.
Is he using... I mean, we don't know the other girl, quote unquote. Her side of the story
Well,
that's
because somebody went against their NDA.
Did he come out because she was going to come out? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
do you think she gets a fuck basket like Derek Jeter's like sluts used to get?
I mean, maybe.
Can you imagine that? Your girl wakes up in the bed and, like, on the kitchen table on your way out, there's, like, a little gift basket. You get some treats on the way out because we did the deed. I bet Dave Grohl's got little baskets, man. She sends him like a basket back. Oh, by the way,
it's just with the baby in it. This is yours.
My diaphragm or whatever that thing is that disgusting plastic thing that they wrap around didn't work.
Should have used the basket. That would have made more sense.
Oh, Dave Grohl. You kill me.
Yep. All right.
But honestly, Jordan, like, you're crazy if you don't think this is the first time that you know of.
Yeah, probably. All right, buddy.
What's that movie? Like that Vince Vaughn, he has like 100-something kids.
Oh.
Because, like, the sperm donating.
Oh.
I forgot
yeah.
It's not a good movie, so we don't have to, like, go too far into it. All right, so we ready for this one?
Yeah, do it up.
All right. We talked about the new Link in Linkin Park in some previous episodes.
Yep.
Ms. Emily Armstrong.
Correct.
Yep, thank you for confirming, because I'm looking at my old-fashioned sheet of paper, my old-fashioned radio hostness right here. So, Mike Shinoda defends Linkin Park's new vocalist. This is intended to be a new chapter. So the whole thing is, like, everyone's, like, kind of, like, bashing. It's like, oh, like, this isn't, like, in the spirit of, like, it's been very interesting following the Linkin Park story, like, how many people are upset with, like, Linkin Park coming out with, like, new music.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked by it. Before we even, like, get into any of these details, I'm actually shocked by that, because, like, listen, we all love Chester Bennington. Chester Bennington is a unique talent.
Mm-hmm.
But to think, like, there was, like, 7 other people in that band that they were just gonna, like, shut down, like, completely. And this kind of goes back to, like, it's like, oh, well, if you bring in, like, a new lead singer, are you still, like, the band, or do you reform, or, like whatever? But I actually think, like, what he's trying to, like, outline here is that, like, we are in a completely different direction. Like, we're going to actually take, like, we've been writing. He's been working with Emily Armstrong, like he claims, since 2019.
Yeah, different projects. And their new drummer, too. I forget his name. But yeah.
New drummer, fun fact, he was the producer of their first album.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, that dude is everywhere.
So, Linkin Park Mike Shinoda stressed that the band's new singer, Emily Armstrong, is not trying to replace the late original frontman. Paper Cut Rocks announced their return earlier this month following the 7-year hiatus. Bennington took his own life 2017. Hard to believe it was that long ago. Fucking crazy. I don't know where 10 years went, but it's fine. 8 years, whatever.
Yeah.
Girl math. But the musician insists the band will not be rewritten following heavy criticism of the move to put Armstrong as front and center. Mike told BBC Radio 1's new music show this is intended to be a new chapter of Linkin Park. The old chapter was a great chapter. We loved that chapter. It ran its course, and now we are faced with a challenge of, well, okay. If you start from scratch with another voice, what do you do? Mike explained that he'd been writing music with dead Sarah singer Emily since 2019. They never planned to start the band up again.
No, because they were just doing I mean, Shinoda was doing projects fucking everybody.
Yep.
Just the 2 projects. And they were never anything like never making Linkin Park stuff. It was always just music. There was no label behind it or anything of the sort.
Yep. Chinook went on. We were just slowly coming together, and then eventually things just started to fall into place with Emily and with Colin Britton, our new drummer. We talked about putting our voice on things we'd already written that only had my voice on them.
Yep.
Once we did that, we were like, that sounds really good. We should try that on even more songs.
And I mean, Apple, I think it's put on by Apple TV or whatever, they have an interview with the band. And it was literally right after they had their live stream that was, and like, not even just Shinoda, but like, Mr. Han and the rest of the guys were like, when she started singing, not even on Linkin Park stuff, like, it clicked for everybody. Like, and like, in the amount of, again, projects that Shinoda did, thousands, and all the, people doing covers and XYZ. And it's just, this was the only time, and he said it's the first time where he actually heard it and was like, this is it. Like, and you're looking at, again, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And for something to click like that, I mean, I have so much on this, so I don't want to overtake what you're doing, so continue.
Well, I have an interesting wrinkle to this story, and like this is actually one. Now, granted, like I've been saving stories, like as I was actually going to go into like Emily Armstrong's like Scientology, but then
Sure.
like I was reading through that story, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck that story, because like, okay, granted, there are some bad effing people that are involved in Scientology, and
So-
like she supposedly like.
So
like,
my thing,
endorse them,
well, the
and
thing
it's
is when it comes to Scientology, a lot of people are born into it
Sure.
because I believe her family is
Sure.
Scientology.
So that's why I said I'm like her like endorsing rapists and like all that stuff. Like I was reading through those articles and like, you know what, I don't even want to put that on our airwaves
Right.
because I'm reading the story and it's like it's absolutely ridiculous.
Focused on the music, right?
But here's a story that I was intrigued by or interested by, and this is what I thought we actually can have like some dialogue and actually kind of like say it's like justified, not justified. The decision to let Emily join the band has been criticized by Chester's family. His mother, Susan Eubanks, stating that she felt betrayed by the group's new lineup. Rolling Stone has this really big, long piece. Susan Eubanks learned that the band had moved forward with a new singer at the time. As everyone else in the world, she tells Rolling Stone they promised to give her a heads up.
That was like a personal. Okay.
Sure. And so her this comment is worth it. Shinoda, we are thrilled to be back out there. Shinoda said at a recent concert. It's not about erasing the past, it's about starting this new chapter in the future coming out here for each and every one of you. Eubanks disagrees. Here in her own words is how she has her feelings. She says, I feel betrayed. They told me that if they were ever going to do something, they would let me know. They didn't let me know, and they probably knew that I wasn't going to be very happy. Very upset about it. I feel like they're trying hard to erase the past. They're performing songs that Chester sang, and I don't know how the fans are taking it, but I know how I take it, and having Armstrong singing my son's songs is hurtful. That part, I would say, is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip some of this stuff because it's actually a really interesting... I'm not going to read this word for word because it's like a little bit long. There's a section in this where Chester actually reached out to his mother, claiming that him and the band were kind of having like a disagreement, and they wanted to replace him with a female voice all along.
Okay.
So kind of like now that the fact that it's like come to fruition, she's actually very hurt and offended by it. Now, it doesn't say any kind of legal documentation saying that the band had to ask Chester's mom if like Linkin Park
I mean,
could
I
like
think it
move
was just
forward.
more of a
like maybe like a courtesy.
Yeah, that's.
It's
the
like,
word
hey,
I
we're
would
gonna
use.
we're gonna do a tribute tour. Hey, we're gonna do this. Hey, we're gonna do this. Probably not. Hey, we're gonna move in like this direction, and that's what we're gonna be from now on.
Yep.
Here's the actual quote. Mike told Chester one time that he thought singing these songs would be better with a girl because he often put Chester down. And Chester called me and said he thinks that they're going to replace me with a girl. And I said, what do you mean? And he said Mike told him at a rehearsal that if you decide you're leaving, we're going to replace you with a girl. And Chester was dumbfounded and hurt.
If he just said if he decided to leave.
Right,
Obviously,
so
if they're gonna,
she's
if
trying
he's
to paint
gonna
it-
be leaving, they have to replace him with someone, correct?
She's honestly trying to like paint a picture that like Linkin Park was kind of beating down Chester. He was like kind of dumbfounded like at rehearsals. It's like, dude, they're gonna replace me with like a woman. It's like, well, maybe Mike wants it. It's like, you guys are singing love songs. Like Mike might be, well, kind of. Like, they had. I take the. You know what? I retract that whole statement. Like, I actually, if you actually listen to Linkin Park lyrics, I would have said we should have all been checking in on Chester. Like,
100%.
Probably many years ago.
I don't know if it was brought up in here, but I heard something where when you have, like, obviously because of the situation with Chester did happen, you listen to the lyrics and like you said, it's like, oh well, it all makes sense, sure. But a lot of times, and most of the time with music, is a lot of people relate to music, correct? So what that person is saying, they relay it on their own feelings, right?
Right.
So it's not that you're like, oh, he's sad. It's like, oh, okay, I understand. This is how I feel. You see what I mean?
And you'll release through music also. Like if you're having like a really hard time, it's like that's usually like when you write that song.
Correct.
And it's an avenue for you to just like, it's like the old adage, like get it off your chest.
Yep.
And like, here I am. This is exactly what I'm feeling in this moment. I wrote this song, and you know what? It fucking helped me because like I actually put it in the words, I said it out loud, and now I can like move forward.
Right.
Like kind of thing, which we all would have hoped was the case.
Sure.
But it's some strong accusations right there. It's like she kind of opened up like a world, and I hate to put any, because you know what, I am not against the Linkin Park like moving forward, like kind of.
I mean,
thing.
I
Like,
never have been. I mean, any band.
and they're not doing it as like a tribute kind of a
Correct.
thing. Like they're actually, and I take Mike's word for it. Like this is actually meant to be like a new chapter.
And it's interesting.
You're a bunch of young gentlemen, and you probably have ideas and like
course.
riffs and like this whole catalog of stuff. Because like I mean, they have means beyond like any of our like wildest dreams. It's like this can't all be dead because we lost. I'm sorry to say this, but this can't all be dead because we lost Chester. Like
Right.
there's something here that we can do.
And I think in that interview, Mike was saying he was like shocked because he didn't realize how many people out there still were like behind Linkin Park. Like he didn't realize that like there was so many people that were still like waiting and like, you know, ready to just anything new. Like here we go. Like
If they announce a world tour,
which they technically did.
right? And I didn't see the actual details, but that will be the #1 grossing tour next
Oh,
year.
absolutely.
I think about the Pantera reunion.
Sure.
And I remember the half and half, but I'll tell you what, the people that actually went to that show like loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Like Zakk Wylde did Dimebag Like Justice, like the whole, and they put a vibe out there, and it was like old school like Pantera. If Linkin Park's tour next year will be the highest grossing tour like in the world,
100%.
because that music meant a lot to like a lot of people, like kind of a thing. And I don't know, I read stories like this. It's like, okay, yeah, like Chester's mom. It's like,
I think his son was pissed too.
say that again.
His son, one of his sons.
Oh, one of Chester's.
Was like, yeah, it was like against the whole thing.
All right, so the family's not in, but
his wife was.
they're not putting like a tribute. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
I also think, like, I think of the Static X.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that's a tribute.
It is, but
you
it
literally.
they have a new album now.
They do.
Like,
correct.
Static X has like a brand new album.
They also covered Motley
with
Crue, which I thought was weird.
Zero.
Correct.
Their lead singer, and like that was like a really creepy tribute. But at the
nobody
same time,
was affected by that.
Like that show that we went to, like I mean, I went right back to like 1998. And, like I'm like,
I mean, I think maybe because they're replacing him with, I mean, unnamed person. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
yes,
You're not just like, this is Philip Banana Boat. Like, he's, you know what I mean? Like, it's.
You know how I interpret that though is like I am not replacing Wayne Static. This is the figure that is basically playing Wayne Static.
Right.
I mean, they decked him out to look exactly like the guy.
And to kind of follow real quick, so if you watch the live stream, their first one that was released, when they play their first song, and then Mike Shinoda goes through introducing all the band members, and he said this is, and then when he went to Emily, he said this is my like co-singer Emily, and then he said in the role of Chester Bennington is all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So he straight up was like, she's not Chester Bennington. All of you are.
No, there's honor there. Like,
Right, like I mean, you gotta remember though, too, because like that's like, I mean, they were like brothers.
I would
Like they were very close.
I would hate for this to turn into like a battle, where like you already see the dirt on like Emily Armstrong, like with like the whole
I mean,
Scientology.
that's anyone
and,
though,
like,
because if
right.
anyone steps into anything, the world has to find what's wrong with them.
I would hate for it to be a thing where like Linkin Park is constantly fighting the family of like Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're doing this wrong. They're not doing it incorrectly.
Right.
And like just going right back to like that thing. I remember Drowning Pool, and his name is gonna escape me, but the lead singer of Drowning Pool passed away. The new singer of Drowning Pool, who I saw live 2 times after that happened. Like that guy like was always in tribute. Like he would play Fade Away, and like he would tell all of us, I want you to sing this as loud, like I want him to hear us, like, up in the heavens, like kind of a thing. And like that's basically how I feel like Linkin Park is like trying to move forward. But you can't take a collective of people like with like all kinds of like talent, like kind of it's like, I don't know, this isn't one of those ones that needs to change their name. Like they don't have to, like.
Yeah, I mean,
And there's examples where how many bands did Chester Bennington fill in for?
Yeah,
He was in what? Stone Temple Pilots?
he was. He replaced what's his name?
like literally replaced all kinds of lead singers, and like nobody had a problem with it. But
That's what I mean. Like it's
like,
just
we tried to move forward with like outside of like Chester, and it's more of an honor for his songs to actually be played live.
I mean, it's just like, I mean, this is me, I guess, and whether people agree or not. Like, can we just let people do what they want to do?
Oh, we can, but we all have an opinion.
Well, that's
because,
what I mean.
we're
Like,
all,
it's like, and so
you know we're all the smartest people in the world, don't you?
When that interview, they talked a little bit about having Emily as a replacement and stuff, and it's like, you have all like the people prior to, how many different people were like, oh, they're going to be the new, or this person's going to be the new, or XYZ. And then even Shinoda was like, we could even do like the poll thing and be like, what do you think? Who do you think should be the replacement? But it's like, he's like, one of those things is like, they need to mesh with us, not with the fans.
Of course they do. Of
But
course
they
do.
need to be able to play with them on and off the stage, right? Like, there's no reason it needs to be forced.
0.0.
I mean, I thought more than anything, the lead singer of the Saliva there, voice-wise, spot on with Chester, 100%. But that's not what they want. It's not what they need. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know that one, but
No,
no, but I live in a
I'm gonna
box.
put it in the back. But no,
I-
Look at my mouse. But you know what I mean, though, and it's like they need to do.
Well, no, it was a dude from Ashes to New that they need to like.
Yeah,
Those
right.
guys have been trying to fill in for like Linkin Park. They're probably bummed, man. Like they're like, shit, Linkin Park's coming back.
Damn it, we're not gonna be
Can we open?
right. I mean, they totally could.
It's one of those continuations of a sad story. Like, and like, just to get on record, like, I don't think Linkin Park is doing this incorrectly.
No.
And I'm rooting for them. And I know like a couple of members decided to like step away, and I was like, nope, this isn't like our thing. It's like that's completely your right. But there's nothing incorrect here. And Chester's mom and family and Chester's kids, it's like, you want to feel for him, but it's like,
Right.
like Chester's mom got an exclusive at Rolling Stone. And like a full article. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Wild, right?
it's like, come on. Like, now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know. Sounds like a little bit of hearsay. Hearsay. He said, she said.
I mean, that's like, I mean, anybody can say whatever, and you know what, rage-wise, you know, you're upset, and I understand that.
There will be more honor, though. Like I said, so, like, their tour next year, like, once they actually finalize all their dates and, like, actually give the announcement, like, figure out their support acts, if there are any, it'll be a world tour. That's going to be, like, one of the top grossing tours next year.
Oh, 100%.
They will sell tickets absolutely everywhere.
100%.
Because that was a special band, and that touched a lot of people. Like, aside from like the Pantera tribute, you know what, the Pantera tribute like hit like us metalheads. Like us metalheads like needed like Pantera.
Sure.
You know who needed Linkin Park? The whole fucking world. Like that they covered a demographic like larger than any of us could ever imagine. Like age-wise, male, female, mixed.
Yeah, no, totally.
Like they hit everybody. Like that will sell out like stadiums like for days. And I saw him live only in an Ozfest, so like I can't completely speak to a headline act for Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. I mean, I think right now, regardless, it's just gonna be them.
Dude, they could put some holograms up there, get like Chester like up there bouncing around, like, which I wouldn't recommend because I hate that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It's like, no, do your thing, pay tribute, move on,
totally.
and it'll be beautiful. It'll be lovely. It'll be beautiful.
So, I've been sort of quiet because I'm doing a bunch of
Yeah, I
stuff
know.
back.
You're multitasking.
This one.
So I got some impending tour dates that I wanted to bring up. Did you
Okay.
have anything else, Anthony, before? Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, lastly, but maybe most importantly, I've actually compiled this list of some very notable tours floating around in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start with the goofy one. Motley Crue has a residency in Las Vegas.
A residency? Like they live there?
Is that an actual question, or do you not know what a residency is?
I would like to plead guilty.
Okay. So, like, Celine Dion, as an example, has a residency in Las Vegas,
Okay.
meaning she doesn't have to go on a tour. She just stays at one hotel, and just performs like every other night
Oh, okay.
at that one hotel. That
Gotcha.
would be a residency.
Gotcha.
You can edit that out if you'd like.
Nope.
But Motley Crue has an 11-show residency at Dolby Live at Park MGM between March 28th and April 19th, which means the horrible act of Motley Crue does not have to travel the country anymore.
Good
Or
to
the
know.
world. They're just going to stay in Las Vegas where
Yeah.
they can just like get their blow and
Well,
drugs.
they're
and,
easier to avoid, right?
like I heard nothing good about any of the Motley Crue.
Never.
Like
Ever.
like reunions. So the
That's
fact
like
is
Aerosmith.
that-
Aerosmith would probably never ever play a tour ever again.
All right. No, they're done.
Yeah.
They quit.
Well, because he's back in rehab.
That and Steven Tyler can't sing anymore. Like the guy's
That
a
too.
mess.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, that was my goofy one. I actually got some real ones. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden has announced a 2025 world tour. They will feature all 9 albums. 50 years since Steve Harris actually joined the band. The fans are actually promised a very special playlist on this one.
That's cool.
That sounds awesome.
I think their last tour was like the Book of Souls when that came out, because that was like their new album.
And
be
I
wrong.
understand that. I'm actually reading. Spent a lot of time on an airplane, so I'm actually. Why the fuck can't I think of his name?
Bruce Dickinson?
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Bruce Dix. Jesus fucking Christ! I swear to God, my
That's the lead singer to Iron
yes,
Maiden.
I am reading Bruce Dickinson's self-written like
Autobiography.
Yes, thank you. I'm reading that book.
Self-written book.
It's quite interesting. A very interesting man, that guy.
Imagine.
Like
Smart.
we're starting to actually get into like the chapters where he's talking about like the music and like him actually joining Iron Maiden.
Sure.
Because for those of you who don't know, Iron Maiden actually existed before Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, they had 2, I believe, probably more, but 2 main vocalists.
And they were a hit. They were a hit over there. But yeah, 9 albums, special playlist. Be awesome. I want to get your thoughts on this one, Anthony.
Give it to me.
Metallica is gonna continue
Oh,
like
good.
their kind of their thing where they do the stadiums.
Yep.
And they do like 2 nights on like a weekend and like moving forward. But their lineup includes Pantera and Limp Bizkit. The M72 tour is going to be a combination of Metallica, Pantera, and Limp Bizkit, also including Suicidal Tendencies and Ice Nine Kills. Now, if I read it right, the nights that Pantera is there, Suicidal Tendencies would be there. The nights that Limp Bizkit was there, it would be Ice Nine Kills.
Okay, so they're kind of filling that new metal on one side and then have like that kind of more hardcore on the other side.
You know what? That's a good way of like looking at it, kind of a thing.
And that
My
makes-
interesting thing is like, why would Limp Bizkit and Metallica? You know what? I just answered my own question. Because the Summer Sanitarium tour, Limp Bizkit
Yeah,
actually opened.
I was
for
gonna say,
Metallica.
yeah. Isn't Korn involved with that too?
No.
Am I just thinking that's Family Values? Never mind.
Family Values. Yeah, the Summer Sanitarium tour was Metallica and Limp Bizkit. So, okay. See, this is
Glad
why
we
we
figured that out.
Yeah, this is why we say this is why we say things out loud. Very interesting and like it, call me an old solar. Like what I actually really enjoy Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, they're fine.
Have you heard this on Dad Vibes?
No, is that new?
Newer.
No.
It's like 2021.
Golden Cobra was when I gave up on them.
2021. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but like there's a song called Dad Vibes and
Mhm.
like just I don't know. I'm just really entertained by it.
Good.
And the fact that like he's been like coming out like his newest tours like with like his big white beard.
Doesn't
And
he have like a cowboy thing now? I think he switched.
we keeping you up?
Yes, I'm old and my body's really useless.
I got you. All right, I got 2 more. I got 2
No,
more
no,
that,
take your time.
that are notable. 20th celebration of the album The War Within, Shadows Fall.
Nice.
Like this so me
I
being
haven't
old,
heard anything from them.
yeah, me being old as shit. Like this is like literally like my 1998 and sooner like playlist. But Shadows Fall, Unearth, E-Town, Concrete, and Jasta is actually gonna make an opinion.
So not hate,
not Hatebreed, but
just
Jasta.
Josta.
But Shadows Fall, Unearth, and even E-Town. is so awesome. Like, that tour is like actually really exciting. And the one that I aforementioned that like we should probably be at in April, I think it's April 19th. That name rings a bell at MGM Fenway, but they are finally coming across the pond.
Yeah, because their last one was only in Europe.
Yeah, they started in Europe. But the 20th anniversary tour of Ascendancy and the Poison.
I mean, those are some of my two favorite albums. Top 5 easily.
Bullet for My Valentine. And then they went and did something gross, like add August Burns Red.
Yep.
You fucking pricks. I can't speak for I can't speak for Silosis.
I don't know.
Silosis. I don't know them. But Bleed From Within is amazing.
Really good.
Like very good.
Very good.
And that's the opening act for this. Like I don't know, Anthony. I think we might have to
yeah.
We might even be able to bring some friends to this.
I have at least 2.
I bet if we ask people, they might go to this show.
Yeah, I could totally find 2.
We can make like a day of it. Like I'll even get the Airbnb. Like we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I could definitely get 2.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably go to this. Trivia and Bullet for My Valentine, August Burns Red, and Bleed From Within. I mean, I came twice just talking about it.
I got him over here.
Thick pants.
Smart.
Rubber baggies.
Rubber baggies. I'm just full of ShamWow.
But those were the 5 tours that I actually just wanted to kind of like throw out there. And now those are like obviously the national acts. Maybe like
of course.
Next episode I'll actually talk about like some local acts, like my buddies from Creation from Crisis, headlining the Palladium October 20 something. It's a Sunday for like a vampire festival.
Yep.
But shout out to the boys in Creation from Crisis. But
yep. Yeah.
And of course,
Good job.
festivals are awesome.
Festivals are great.
Yep.
Unless it's the Fire Fest. Or Blue Ridge Rock. Or Blue Ridge Rocks 2. There was another one that was also really bad. I forget the name of it though.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Rock Festival.
Yeah.
Was a bad one.
Correct. Fire Fest was not even a thing.
Yeah, they didn't have housing and bad tenants and some guy who got really rich. But anyway, that's fine. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's all we have to talk
I'd like
about
to
today.
end my stuff here.
All right, we're gonna end Anthony's stuff here.
Ending it here.
We're ending it here. We're gonna say bye.
Yes.
We are Heavy Metal over a 6-pack.
We can be.
We
Should
review beer. We talk about tunes and likely a whole bunch of other nonsense. We bring other voices here and there, but mostly it's Markus and Anthony.
That's us.
We're here. We love you. We thank you. If you made it this far, kudos. Cheers.
Good night.
That is the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of Heavy Metal Over a 6-Pack podcast. Markus, Dave, and Anthony signing off. Check out the podcast at hmoa6pack.podomatic.net. Email hmoa6pack@gmail.com. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.